Oh, the bridge is fixed.
The hole in the bridge appears to have been fixed. You reckon the old fisherman finally got around to fixing it?
Ah, there we go. Now there's something new to do. Hello, I'm looking for monster parts. Ooh.
This is the very edge of the forest, but you couldn't tell as it's not exactly sparse of trees. You play around with it. Whatever it is you're trying, you play around.
There's some interesting music.
Well, this looks interesting. Looking around, you see you're at the crossroads of the valley. The grasslands stretch out to the west and the north. It appears the road runs alongside them. To the south, you can see the port city looming in the distance.
Bus bench?
It's an old traveler's rest tent. You wonder how many drunk travelers have used it for a bathroom. You don't really want to sit down there. You don't know who's been in there doing God knows what.
Well, let's see.
The old signposts indicate that the port of Tyr is to the south
Ah,
and
Tyr.
Volksville is to the east.
Okay, so this game just sort of opened up. Ooh,
It's a moose.
a goose?
This is the King's Road and leads from the port city of Tyr to the King's Castle. It doesn't look too well maintained in this area. You gather a few pebbles from the ground.
Oh,
You're already carrying.
can I toss them?
That doesn't. You try with all your might. That doesn't. Them. You.
Fine then. They're just for
They're pebbles from the grasslands.
collecting.
Grasslands pebbles are the best.
Now, who wants pebbles? Can I go this way? Oh,
The King's Road leads between the port city of Tyr and the King's Castle. You're traveling along it.
didn't make much sense. What was that? Didn't make much sense. So just going upwards continues just going upwards. Okay. On we go. Can I go this way? Ooh. Oh. Different kind of ruined
This
hut.
chimney is pretty exquisite for a small little cabin. You admire the artistry. You notice an H in the headstone on the hearth. You've discovered what appears to be a wrecked homestead. You wonder if the tombstones are the result of the wrecked home. It feels a little loose. You'll probably need something to help you pry this loose.
Now I have plenty of stuff that I can use, but will it let me use them is the question.
That doesn't... That... You... That... Them... You don't want to destroy everything. You don't want to destroy everything. What would be left to do?
Okie dokie. Then let's take a look at these graves.
Jeremy Hummel and Katerina Hummel, beloved father, beloved wife.
Someone mentioned Hummel.
We left paradise, only to find it again in each other.
That's so damn sweet. I might just weep a bit here.
I can never get a read on Hummel. He's staying up at the barracks by the bridge. You can never really tell what the guy is thinking. He looks normal enough, but I feel he's just some kind of weirdo.
You see a broken bridge in the distance, and beyond that, what looks like a little village or something.
Huh.
The gorge runs through this area of the grasslands, effectively separating the east from the west banks. That is one massive stone. Bugger carrying that anywhere. You play around with it. You play.
I know I can't cross that bridge, but is the land traversable up there? Huh. Looks wrecked too.
It's a cooking fire with a pig roasting over it. Exciting stuff. Hey, it's Swart. He's obviously set himself up in these old ruins.
Swart, eh?
A temporary
heard
structure
about
has been
Swart.
built here.
Who's Swart again? Oh, the King's Quest donkey!
What an arse! Looking north, you see some tents and a campsite. Hey, it doesn't
Swart isn't
Oh,
an it,
hey!
is it? They look like a reviewer too.
Hey, Swart.
Mr. Rome, you old rascal.
So what happened? Why do you stay here?
Ah, well, when I got to the bridge, it was all washed away. The man up there said it'd be out for a few more weeks while the king assembled a team to fix it. The man at the bridge said the mountain snow melted so fast, it all came down in chunks, ruined the bridge. He's a decent fella, I guess. Kinda quiet. I think he must live there alone. Said his name is Hummel.
I haven't seen a man named Hummel.
Definitely friendly. He comes down to Hermit Homestead here to have a meal with Frederick and Rin sometimes. Frederick and Rin live up there. Nice people, though Frederick is a bit ornery, like my donkey. She's doing just fine. She's a strong girl. Aren't you, girl? Yeah, we set up a nice little camp here. I might try to sell a thing or two while I'm waiting. But I'll be here for a while, so if you ever need me, just holler.
And I mean, it's the donkey from Quest for Camelot. I always say King's Quest because who's the king? Arthur. Okay.
Take care, sir. Good to see you, as always.
You see a pleasant-looking young man, so you assume he's probably annoying as hell. This tent belongs to their local matriarch and fortune teller, Karenina. The Hermits have camped here for a while and made their homestead quite comfortable.
It's basically exactly what I just said. The gypsy.
It's a goat.
Even though that's a cancelled word now.
The Hermits have camped here.
Hello, sir.
Hello, stranger. Welcome to Home and Homestead. All are welcome here.
Looks like we got yourselves a nice party going on there.
We do enjoy our time here. Is it not lovely?
Beautiful. I'd retire here and make awful-looking toys.
That sounds like a plan. Anyway, make yourself at home. Feel free to ask me any questions.
First text box without the word here in it in the last 4 or 5.
Welcome here.
Going on there.
Our time here.
I'd retire here.
What's the goal?
Pushing aside the tent flap, you enter the fortune teller's tent.
Like the guitar.
You enter the makeshift tent of the gypsies. It's dark inside.
Now it says
You
the
see
word
your seat in
gypsies.
front of a woman who smiles warmly.
Welcome, welcome.
She
It
should
is
look
good to
more
see you,
Hungarian,
friend.
more dark-haired.
I enjoy meeting new people. I am Karenina, and you are Mr. Rome, are you not?
Well, you're certainly good at this.
Well, I claim nothing. I only offer advice. Would you care for me to read your fortune?
Yes, please.
Just 10 blighs, please.
You pay the 10 blighs.
Yikes, just automatically taking my money? I have none left.
Your future seems cloudy. Come back
Oh,
again later.
thanks
so
for taking
I can
my
try
money.
again. Thank you for visiting, friend. Please do come back again.
Oh, thanks for taking my money for nothing.
It doesn't. You start. It doesn't. You have. You have nothing. You have nothing.
Oh. It scrolls with me. And who is this?
Who are you? What do you want?
I was just about to say the same thing.
It's okay, Grandfather. Remember, all are welcome here.
I know. Well, this one looks shifty.
This is Mr. Rowan, Papa.
Nice to meet you, sir. Your love and protection of your home is commendable.
Sorry, he gets a bit muddled.
That's okay. I just hope I'm half as keen as he is when I'm his age. And that I'm surrounded by a gaggle of young women who attend to my needs.
Thank you for understanding. Please, make yourself at home.
He just turns his shoulder. He won't talk to you.
He's stubborn like that.
You know, I'm not just some crazy old man. In fact, I know some things that might interest you.
Are you my father? You have my same voice actor.
That might interest you. Nice to meet you, sir. That might interest you. Nice to meet you, sir. Trouble is, I'm interested in something from you. Are you willing to perhaps trade some services for what I know? Well, see, I need some Kaiserwood. It only grows in the swamp on the other side of the valley, and I'm not wandering over there. If you can go there and get me some, I'd be willing to talk about whatever you like.
Well, I gotta find me some fireflies for that first. More people.
She's a pretty young gypsy girl. You know better than to mess with her, however. Those girls pack knives, and they know how to use them. He carries a really nice-looking bow with him. He probably carved it and strung it himself, which is way too much work, you think?
Hello there, miss.
Hello there, stranger. Can I help you? I am Cora. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. You can call me Rowan.
I've lived here all my life. Sometimes we'll travel out and about into the world, going north to get more supplies as needed, but we've always come home here.
How can I help you? I'm Hobbs.
I sew and knit these items for our use. Occasionally I sell some to people, where and when I get the opportunity.
Do you sell a lot of them around here?
Oh yes! In the cold months, I sew them up as robes to keep the townsfolk in Volksville warm. I heard the most terrible rumbling one day, and suddenly, it was gone. I have one here I can sell you, Mr. Rowan. It's a bit warm for them at the moment, though.
It's always good to be prepared.
Yes, I suppose it is. Would you like the robes? Only 50 blyes for you. It doesn't seem you have enough blyes, Mr. Rowan. It was a pleasure to chat with.
Ahoy, good sir.
Well met, stranger. You may call me Jonas. Might I have the pleasure of your name?
You may call me Rowan, good sir.
Nice to speak with you, Mr. Rowan. I must get back to cleaning my wares. If you come back later, I should have my bows cleaned and restrung if you like. We can have a shooting contest.
That sounds like a fun time. You enjoy your cleaning.
Ha! Right. So I shall. Talk to you soon. Long days and pleasant nights.
A lion holding skinned rabbits is tied to the tree and staked off at the other end. You swiftly take one of the rabbits and stuff it into your backpack. Nobody saw you either, you sneaky bastard.
I'm a sneaky fucker. No down, right anything. How about left?
You're already carrying.
How's my sneak? At 95. Nice. Just 5 more points and I can stop sneaking around everywhere.
Crates and barrels of supplies are stacked. There's nothing.
Huh. Haven't seen this part of the road yet.
The old King's Road heads north here. You can see a gully up ahead.
Huh. Interesting. I'd still like to make sure the entire map is explored. Okay, so that's just from there to there. Okay, that works. Ah, hello, moose.
You would try to talk to a moose, wouldn't you?
Yes.
It's a stump. Some bastard cut down the tree it once was.
Oh, looks like a hole or something, like a mailbox. I guess it's just shadow.
The grass borders the King's Road and leads northwards where you can see the ever-present mountains reaching up into the sky.
Castle's in disrepair.
The dirt road, once paved with flat stones, heads north towards the bridge you see in the distance.
A bridge?
The massive structure in the distance is a bridge and a guard post.
Still haven't been attacked.
In front of you is the massive tower bridge. It's a beautiful piece of stonework. Shame it all got washed away. It'll probably take them months to fix it. A man comes out of the bridge and walks over to you.
Ah, here we go. Hi,
Hello, can I help you?
there's Hummel.
I can never get a read on Hummel. He looks normal enough, but I feel he's just some kind of weirdo.
Said his name is Hummel. Definitely friendly. He comes down to Hermit Homestead here to have a meal.
I talk about these people before I've met them, and I ask about them before I've met them.
Yes, I'm just a traveler. I see the bridge is gone. I see the bridge is gone.
Yes, it'll be out for some time. My name is Jared Hummel. I'm the guardian of this place until the King's Work Corps come to fix the bridge.
You can call me Rowan. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What can I help you with? It appears that the snow melt off the mountains was much more severe this year. I was dining with Frederick and Rin in Hermit Homestead. We heard a terrible sound and saw water rushing through the canyon, along with the rubble from the bridge. I immediately made my way north to find the bridge destroyed. They are an amazing bunch of builders and engineers. They could construct an impregnable castle using only cow dung and mud. They're on their way to start this repair project as soon as they finish with an assignment they're currently on. Yes, the people there are very friendly and harmless. They just want to live in peace. I often trade and spend time with them. I've known Frederick since I was a child.
I was just about to say the same thing.
To be honest, sir, the project has not been told to us yet. It's quite secretive. All I know is that it's being built in the north, about 20 leagues from the castle Konunglist. Tyr is actually a wondrous marvel. You really must walk the King's Road and go see it. The gates alone will take your breath away. Oh, it's a nice little town, I guess. I don't spend too much time there. I guess I just don't care for it.
Rayford, eh?
Oh yeah, sure. Rayford. He's a bastard. Oh, those are horrible. Just some old house that burned down.
Jeremy Hummel and Katerina Hummel, beloved father, beloved wife.
Please, stop back again any time to chat. It's nice to have visitors.
Racks of weapons sit here exposed to the elements. You think that someone is quite stupid to leave them so exposed. People who ruin weapons piss you off. They're all rusty and corroded from exposure to the elements, so you don't want any of them. You pull open the door and enter.
Okay. Cheesecake.
The cake is a lie, Mr. Rowan. The cake is a lie.
I know through meme culture that's a Portal reference. Can I take it? But I've never actually played Portal.
You take the cake and eat it.
Tastes like cake. What? Did you think it would give you special magical powers or something?
You play around with it.
There's a table here. It has place settings, but it doesn't get much use. This old door looks like it's seen better days. The hinges are all rusted out.
Oh. I have oil.
It's a small bottle of snake oil. Although this small bottle of oil wouldn't fix a stuck wagon wheel, but it is just enough to use on typical town items, like Rayford's sewing machine.
Did Rayford have a sewing machine? Will he have one that I'll have to do something with? Or was that just some sort of lame, he's gay kind of joke?
The small label says rubbing alcohol. You cannot... Using your skill and cunning, you figure you should oil this baby up. Not for anything kinky, but to prevent it from making any noise.
It's no use. You're not built for this kind of work, and the hinges are too rusted.
Oh.
It's no...
But then I oiled it anyway. Did I lose my oil?
This small bottle of oil...
Well then.
Hey, it's a whole bunch of rope all coiled up. Pretty nifty. Though I wonder who took the time to coil it all up like that.
Can I...
You play around.
Grab it?
You play around. You try...
I want the rope. I need a rope. I
What
need the rope.
You play around.
No? What's out here?
It doesn't
Nothing out
understand.
there? Oh shit, I'm trying to walk here. I'm walking here. Hey, Nicole. Hey, oh. No? Alright. Weird.
There are 3 doors along the front of this great bridge. You pull open the door and enter.
Oh, there's gotta be something to this room. These games don't have dead ends for no reason. Ooh. Is that the town? Huh. Ooh.
Looks like someone was hung here, and the noose is still there waiting for its next victim. You don't want the old noose. It's probably covered in blood and piss. Blood and piss. Blood and blood and blood and piss. Blood and piss. Blood and piss. Blood and blood and blood and piss.
I may just be uninformed, but how the hell did they get piss on their neck?
Blood and piss, blood and piss, blood and blood and blood and piss.
Nowhere else to go? We're at 100 now. Alright, well, we'll see if I keep getting points or not.
There are 3 doors.
Is this the same room? I was stuck here in a forced animation. I couldn't get out of it.
In front, a small pool of water has... This was obviously a guardhouse at one point before the bridge disappeared. This small structure would house any guards out of the elements. You don't want to drink the water as it looks to be stagnant.
Okay. There's gotta be something important about this area. Just take your time. Now, just check. 100 is the maximum, so now we can start running again. Oh, a snake. Evening. And south is Tyr. Whoa!
This statue wasn't quite so lucky.
While the elements may have decreed that she should fall, she still has a pair of perfect and intact ears. I was going to say ears, you perverts. You estimate that this impressive statue has stood here for hundreds of years. And boy, are his arms tired. You can see by the design here that they look a little from column A and a little from column B to make this column C.
Well, let's go back up here so I know
Okay,
that this
fine.
is...
I was gonna say the statue had nice boobs. What of it, eh? You were all thinking it.
This is some good music. I have to say, I've been humming some of these tunes outside of the game. Let's go. Close this. I think we were heading down to Tyr.
She still has a pair of perfect and intact. I was gonna say the statue had nice boobs. What of it, eh?
Ooh.
You're overlooking the incredible port city of Tyr. From here, Tyr. From here, Tyr. From here, you can see the fountain that makes up the center. Many buildings and a lighthouse.
Lovely. Ooh, ominous and pretty music. What does that mean? I can't believe I haven't fought a single enemy yet, except for that one beast. Is that going to be a joke? Is it just going to be a story game the whole time?
Oh, this is a sight to see.
Oh.
The legendary port city of Tyr. The massive walls stretch out in both directions.
I didn't mean to close that. And you can hear the water rushing through the aqueduct above. It's definitely more impressive than the dump shaped like a sword your mate Earl once showed you. Dump shaped like a sword? Are we talking Super Mario RPG now?
Really, the architecture of the wall and the aqueduct on top of it is quite impressive. Above your very head, a river flows over the gates and dumps out into the ocean. Amazing! You're standing outside the walls of Tyr. When you look at the massive wall and huge gate, you think Tyr might be overcompensating. Somebody spent a ton hiring artists to build statues all over the walls of Tyr. I bet, however, they paid them in compliments and told them the exposure would be good for their career. The phalanx of Tyr's arrows is mighty but beautiful, kind of like your old mum. This woman is fit and healthy. You consider how awesome she looks in her uniform. Women in uniform. Yep.
Hello, hello.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Tyr.
Nice brooch. Like my Mrothka character, she has one right here to clasp her cape. Ask about.
My name is Valeris. I am the head of Tyr's Arrows, the Royal Guard of Tyr. We serve the King of Lunaria and protect the port from all enemies.
Nifty.
Tyr is the greatest city in all of Lunaria, next to the city of the castle in the north. Ships come from all over the world, importing and exporting goods, knowledge, culture, and people.
That's nice.
There were several criminals who were trying to import human beings into the land to be sold into slavery.
Oh, goodness.
Slavery is illegal and punishable by death here. 3 criminals of the boat Hegrether managed to escape and hide somewhere in the city.
Hegrether.
We caught 2, but we have reason to believe the 3rd is already dead. Thus we opened the city.
Aha.
Why do you have reason to believe he's dead?
Because I put 6 of my arrows through his torso.
Oh, am I dead?
There are a great many things to see here in Tyr. You may wish to visit the library. There are many tomes to be found there. The docks would probably be more to your liking. You can find work and play down there. You'd fit in at the Salty Dog.
Alright.
The mayor is proud of our lighthouse. You should visit if you have the chance.
More things to talk about, eh?
It's on the edge of the city. You can't miss it. They are in the south of the city, beyond the fountain. It's an open-air pub fashioned out of an old scuttled ship. It's the shining beacon of our city. Mayor von Darkles was appointed by the king to oversee the day-to-day business of the city. He was just glad he didn't get Volksville as a commission. He dislikes the forests.
Oh.
Though I recall Rayford wasn't happy that he was made sheriff of Oaksville and the Valley either.
He doesn't seem happy about anything.
He is a hard-headed man, and often prone to brash hubris. I deal with him when I must, but I am glad he no longer lives in this town. I feel that he felt threatened by my authority. This, all you see from the top of the lighthouse is our valley. It is all I have ever known. I live by the sea in the greatest port in the world, yet I have never left. I love my home. To me, there is no finer kingdom. I so enjoy the Northern Kingdom and the castle, and I will be glad when the bridge is repaired.
So I'm allowed through?
You have a pleasant day, sir.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Are you one of the staff members? Oh, hello. Are you one of the staff?
This young man, with his red shirt and spiky red hair, screams artist to you. The easel he's drawing at also helps with this assessment.
But I have long hair, and I'm balding.
You dip your hands into the cool water. The water is nice and refreshing, but damn, you wish there were coins in there.
I didn't mean to touch.
It doesn't. They don't have time to engage in idle chit-chat with you.
Eyeball. Eyeball.
One of Tyr's many residents going about their daily tasks. It's an impressive water fountain. It looks like it must have been a previous king or something. One of Tyr's many residents going about their daily tasks.
She's cool. She's dressed cool anyway. Alright. Use... Oh.
No sex! You gotta get some sex!
You're in the fountain plaza of the city of Tyr. You marvel at the impressiveness of the city's construction, and how clean it is. You wonder what unlucky soul has to clean this place every day.
There.
Bird sex,
It's
huh?
a dirty,
No,
dirty
bird
pigeon.
sex? I don't wanna read about bird sex. I'm
You
a
have
man.
nothing to say.
Bird sex. It reminds me of that old song.
Giddy up,
Oh,
That
that's the
rat's
pigeon.
wings just flew off.
I guess I'm gonna have to catch it at some point.
Excuse me.
For it to have a specific graphic like that.
That I'm trained to create here. My name is Roger, and I'm quite busy. This is a city of amazing beauty and breathtaking contrasts. It inspires me. My art is a living, breathing extension of myself, and it bridges the gap between my subject and me.
Deep, man.
I use only the finest paper and charcoal to put my expression in the physical realm. It is what I use to create art. Here, have a piece so you might create some too.
Ooh, nice. I use charcoal sometimes. Well, I used to use it back in the 90s.
And paper is the glorious canvas that brings my art to life. I will give you some if you should like it.
Blank paper is magic. Yes, please. Nice. Let's take a look. I got lots of items here now.
This is a sheet of artist's paper that Roger gave to you in Tyr. What a special guy. This is the artist charcoal that Roger gave you. He's the artist in residence in Tyr. This skinned rabbit looks and smells disgusting.
What am I going to do with
They're
it?
pebbles from the grasslands. Grasslands pebbles are the best. An apple a day.
Should I put the rabbit in the container?
You cannot
No? Okay. Well, we'll leave it for now. Just wandering around with a dead rabbit in my pocket. A skinned dead rabbit. Can I push
You're
them
in
over?
the fountain. You're in the fountain.
We'll start this way first. Oh, it's a camel spitting.
This camel looks ornery, just the way you like it. You see a little man inside a booth. You bet he'll tell you all sorts of useless information.
Oh there,
Howard Chica
hey
gonna
there,
sell me
how
some
are
maps?
you there? Well, thank you, sir. Lionel is my name. Information? Well, that's my game. I've got all you could want to know. Well, you're inside it now. This is the greatest city on the southern continent. It was built ages ago under the command of the Great King, Ferris the Great King. Ferris the Great King. Varus the Great. Varus made sure that the port of his king Varus the Great kingdom would match the glory of his castle, Koninglist. He commissioned the building of the Great Varus the Great, wall that surrounds our city, but also acts as an aqueduct. He had the Great King, Varus the Great, great library built to house all the tomes the kingdom had collected. The Hall of Laws was his edifice to law and order. The barracks of Tyr's arrows were built towards the end of his reign, and he was very proud of the defensive force of Tyr. The fountain here was commissioned after his death. Anything else you want to know about the Great King, Varus the Great King, Varus the Great? Anything else you want to know about Tyr?
All this stuff to talk about. All right.
The name Hummel caught your eye in that book. You know you've seen or heard that before.
Donner Killington is notable in the family tree as his real estate holdings and trading positions increased the family fortune tenfold. He and his wife Sarah Hummel had 5 healthy children who were all amazingly well regarded and lived long lives. Donner acquired a vast amount of wealth without using force, war, or any less than savory means. It was said his personality could have sold ice to the residents of the northern Frostlands. His wife Sarah used her skills as a healer and nurse to start many free clinics in Lunaria for the sick and indigent. Indigent? I don't know that word. Sarah came from a small family, all of whom died from disease when she was young. The loss of the entire Hummel family was seen as a great tragedy and is thought to be the impetus for Sarah's charity work. Their eldest son, Rollins, assumed control of the family fortune and oversaw the construction of the Bank of Volksville, which he considered a gift of high architecture to the people of Volksville. He knew of their jealousy of the port of Tyr, and he hoped the building would alleviate that. I wonder how important that is.
Yeah, it's when you're in the library, you can read books, and there are all sorts of like library noises in the background. People like coughing and stuff. It's like actually trying to read in the library. It's like, oh, that's kind of fun.
I like that.
It creaks and chair creaks and stuff.
That's fantastic.
By Dr. Frank Meyer, Religions of Dr. Frank? Oh no. Anyway, the Sentai are a religious order from the land of Jondar, which lies in the north of Tarzane. The origins of the order are unknown, but they are believed to be not only benign, but benevolent, promoters of peace, knowledge, and known to help people in need. Their main temple is located in Jondar. The temple is of particular note because of the way it glows with a peculiar light. It is said that the lights of the Sentai are powered by the eyes of God, several jewels of extreme value and rare origins. Is this Secret of Evermore? The Eye of Oiorn, the Eye of Mantilla, or Mantia, the Eye of Jagger are the names of the jewels, and the Sentai believe them to be given to them from a divine source to not only use for miraculous feats, but to protect us all. Oh, but to protect as well. One may recognize a priest of Sentai by their symbol, a pyramid with 3 eyes on it. Hello? I don't think this is one of those priestess Sentai.
So, you seek the eye, but you do not know what it looks at.
Care to speak up, buddy?
Buddy, your back is bleeding. You think I'm going to listen to you?
My pain will soon be yours. The eye will be Tar's someday and feast on your soul.
Tell him to wear a bib, because I get messy.
perhaps now is the time to leave you with a mark, so you won't forget your place on the molten coil.
Excuse me, is there a problem here?
No problem. Guard.
You may address me as Captain, sir. Lack of manners is a grievous offense to me.
I was just leaving, Captain.
Excellent. Have a pleasant day.
Bye. Hope you find your missing shirt.
The guy eyeballs you with the classic death stare. You've no one anywhere.
Watch your back and don't get lost, Mr. Rowe.
Are you all right, Mr. Rowan?
Oh yeah, fine. Attacked by a shirtless dude with a whip and saved by it taking a bikini. My life is amazing.
One day you'll appreciate my ability to save you.
Oh, I appreciate it already. I'm just ornery.
Well, I have other matters to attend to. Try to avoid the Moroi. Avoid the Moroi. Avoid the Moroi. They're vile creatures.
What the hell is going on?
You have arrived at what you believe to be the barracks of the city guard, Tyr's Arrows. This is a house full of dangerous and deadly women. You may have just achieved a life goal. This is a guard of Tyr, known as the Tyr's Arrows. Beautiful but deadly. You'd figure you'd probably risk a kick in the nuts just to lick her boots, lick her boots, lick her boots, lick her boots, lick her boots. This is a guard of...
You'd probably risk a broken arm just to smell her armor? Ew, no.
This woman is fit and healthy.
Hello, Mr. Rowan. I hope you are finding our city enjoyable.
Yes, I am. But not as enjoyable as you.
Glad to know I'm here for your enjoyment, Mr. Rowan. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a city to guard. Pleasant day, sir.
Hate to see you go, but love to watch you walk away.
Like I haven't heard that one before. Slick.
Real smooth, man. Smooth. Smooth move, X-Lax. She appears to be busy at the moment.
Hello there, fair protectors of this fine city.
Be well, sir. Enjoy our city.
Anything in the barrel?
It's the barracks of Tyr's Arrows, the home of an all-female guard who spend their lives training to become deadly protectors. You can only dream of what goes on behind those doors. It's the barracks...
The lantern is a barracks too?
Whatever it is.
How odd to prominently display a barrel without doing anything with it.
You can't open these. They're locked shut.
And we'll see you next time as we explore more of Tyr. Check out some of my artwork and give a like if you feel like helping. LimeGreenSquid out.
There's nothing.
You have nothing. You have nothing.
You have nothing.
Hey, Nicole. Hey, I'll walk here. I'm walking in here.
Blood and piss, blood and piss, blood and blood and blood and piss, blood and piss, blood and piss, blood and blood and blood and piss. Blood and piss, blood and piss, blood and blood and blood and piss, blood and piss, blood and piss, blood and blood and blood and piss. Liquor boots, liquor boots, liquor boots, liquor boots, liquor boots, liquor boots.
An air for me boys, the air for me boys, the air for me, the air for me, the air for me boys, boys, boys.
Try to avoid the Moroi. Avoid the Moroi. Avoid the Moroi. Avoid the Moroi.
Slop me no more. Slop me no more. No more. Slop more. No me.
Because I get messy, it's ambiguous. Because I get messy, it's...
Say? Yes. Say? Ooh.
It's a moose.
A goose?
She's a strong girl, aren't you, girl?
No, this but this.
I see the bridge is gone. I see the bridge is gone.
I see the bridge is gone.
My authority, my authority, my authority.
You want to start? You want to start?
Hello.